Hi, in today's video, you're going to learn about a strategy you can use to catch spikes and drops on Crash 1000. So to get started, this strategy works best on a 15 minutes time frame or higher. Okay. The other thing you need to know is the zoom level. So when it comes to zoom, you have to zoom out completely and then zoom in twice. Okay. So now, how do you use this strategy to catch spikes on Boom 1000, and how can you use it to catch drops on Crash 1000? Well, the first thing you are going to have to look for is the fractals and the Bollinger Bands. So before I explain to you the strategy, here are the parameters to these indicators. The first one being the Bollinger Bands, which has got a period of 34 and the shift of 0. Then the deviation is supposed to be 2.1 and being applied to close, then that's it. Then the other indicator is the fractals. So the fractals, the only thing you have to change is probably the color. You can use any color of your choice, then simply click on done. So when it comes to Boom 1000, what we do is that we buy to catch spikes. So this is a 1 minute time frame. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on a 15 minutes time frame, then zoom out. So what you are going to be looking for are fractals outside the Bollinger Band. So where are they? So let me just try to zoom in so that we can try to see the fractals be outside the Bollinger Band. So as you can see over here, there is one fractal which is outside the Bollinger Band. So when the fractal is outside the Bollinger Band, then you can buy. Okay, once you buy, then you should definitely expect some spikes. When you do that, you can close at any level, or when the other fractal shows up outside the other Bollinger Bands on top somewhere there. Okay, so let me try to look for another one. So let me just try to check if there's another fractal outside the Bollinger Band. Okay, here is one. So even here there is a fractal outside the Bollinger Band, so you can definitely buy at that point as well. Let me look for another one. Okay, there is one here again. Okay, you can as well buy at that level. Let me look for another fractal outside the Bollinger Band. Okay, there is one over here. Okay, so even if like price went up, it still reversed at this point, but otherwise it still went up to this level over here, so it's actually a good thing. Okay, so this is for Boom 1000. What about for Crash and the others? So let me just add Crash, I guess go with Crash 500. So it's actually the other way around. So when it comes to Crash 1500, 300, we sell to catch drops. Okay, so let me just go on a higher time frame, which is M15. So what you're going to be looking for is for fractals outside the Bollinger Bands on top. Okay, so for example, we've got a fractal here. This is too much. Okay, we've got a fractal there. You can sell, and price did really come down. We've got another fractal at this point. Let's see, yeah, here. So you can as well sell at that point. Let me try to look for another fractal outside the Bollinger Bands. Okay, when it comes to Crash 500, as you can see, we've got almost 3 fractals outside the Bollinger Bands, but as for price, price did really come down until it reached this point, and then it suddenly like went up. Well, this is normal. That is why like you have to use stop loss and so on. But at this point you can close. This is the 15 minutes time frame. You can surely like still make a lot of money. So this is it about today's strategy about catching spikes and drops using fractal and Bollinger Bands. If you learned something from this video, give it a like. For more videos like this, go on and subscribe.